All right, man. We back at it. Max out. I'm hyped. So far, really dope card, man. Ill Will versus A Ward. I didn't know I wanted to see this battle, y'all. I mean, I ain't really didn't give a fuck about this battle. I really didn't. I think A Ward is overhyped. I know what he did against O Red. I know he's dope, but I mean, everybody dope. Like everybody's nice. It's not like you can come into battle rap and have a name and have make any type of impact and you not be nice. So I'm like, what? I mean, what's goody? I mean, you know what I'm saying? What's so good about this dude? So I had Ill Will winning, but I know A Ward is dangerous. In all fairness, right? I know he's dangerous. He's super dangerous. So maybe that's a bit of a contradiction, right? What's so good about him if I can acknowledge that he's dangerous? I just think he got a little too much hype. Well, he had a real test today. A real test. Now, was he fire? Hell yes. I just think Ill Will was more fire. More fire. You know what I'm saying? So, this is what happened, y'all. Let KP tell it. From here on out, this is how I'm going to come at y'all with it. Let KP tell it. I'm going to tell y'all what happened. Ill Will went first. Ill Will, I mean, it's this, I don't know, y'all. I could be all day with this. I just can tell y'all a couple of things. First round, let's see here. Ill Will jumped out the window with a sound man freestyle, like, yo, like he gonna have to fuck up the sound man. The sound man, because the sound with this card initially was a little tough. Those 1SK battles, which ARP, you ain't low. I see you, bro. You have those 1SK battles to make sure y'all can get the kinks out, work out the glitches by the time y'all get the main card battles ready to go. Sound messed up, streaming ain't right. Y'all can troubleshoot, which is smart. I know your game. I know your game, ARP. Shout out to you though. Angle when speaking to random crowd addressing A Word is what how Ill Will continue. Dying in the hood. Ill Will jumped out. I mean, he hopped out there with this dying in the hood. It was really heavy, intricate rapping, but he drew this comparison. Something Danny Myers said that A Word had a very nonchalant reaction to. Something Mac Myron rapped. Also, A Word had a very nonchalant reaction to. Speaking about, brothers dying in the hood. Brothers meaning black men. Just let's just call it what it is, man. It's 2021, man. We not gonna act like we don't understand that. But it was, they were conscious bars. A Word apparently had to Ill Will, had a very nonchalant reaction to it. And so he was addressing that. Slavery happened. He had this racehorse punch that was really crazy. Oh no, sorry. That was Mac Myron talking about the clip was longer than the nap Jesus took when slavery happened. Crazy. So that's what he was talking about. With A Word having a very nonchalant reaction. Cool. CrossFit been a nuisance. Ill Will, he hinted at something that he was gonna address, and he did it later, and it was it was genius. So during the face-off, if y'all didn't catch it, A Word mentioned that he had some CrossFit bars, but he was afraid he had some reservations with using those bars with the way Ill Will could possibly rebuttal them. So he said, I didn't use them. So this is what he was talking about. So Ill Will addresses something. Let me show you the genius of Ill Will, y'all. He touched on something, and then he does the very thing that he said he wasn't gonna do later. Anyway, so then he had Devil Falling Out of Heaven, Smoke got A Word by the Grill, Best Barbecue, nice. Let's see here. What was this? Grew up in my vessel. I guess I'm made out of Claymore. Remember those bars, y'all. This was a lot of rebuttaling. This is a classic just because of the genius of these two high-level skilled MCs. I think A Ward is super dope, so let me just retract everything. He's really that good. All right, I'll admit it. God dang it. Shit. Best award for no money. TLC, y'all know TLC, y'all. They didn't really make money when they were the most popping because of the bad deal. Willie Beeman, I flip on the field, holding A-Ward top like the Stanley Cup. Oh my gosh. F A-Ward up like sorry Taylor, but Beyonce had album of the year. Listen, when I tell you, Ill Will was punching the heck out of A-Ward's name, punching the hell out of it. God dang it. In the back, scoliosis. I don't recall the setup, but that was the punch. It was dope. Hayward goes, and then I think this was his best round, y'all. I think Ill Will got second and third clear. That boy A-Ward, he came out 3 fire, arguably rebuttals. Not arguably whether or not they were rebuttals, but arguably that they were fire. They were really good. Whether you feel that they're fire, I mean, to each his own as far as opinions. But Soundman freestyle, he flipped Ill Will Soundman freestyle. He had a read the signs freestyle because in this particular event, they handed out signs to the crowd, which is cool. Might be a growing trend as we open back up and we see events where we're able to have crowds. And I'm praying for everyone's safety. By the way, I'm sending prayers out. I will keep praying. I want to be there. I understand people wanting to be there. I just want everyone to be safe and make it home, man. That's all it is. But so one sign reads trash, the other sign reads fire. Hilarious. So he flipped that, and then he had a Claymore. I'm Achilles, more Clay freestyle. It was crazy. So then he had us see All-Star. Trey got a snub too. Got it out the mud too with the wheel. It was a wheel it was a wheel setup with that punch. Blackened with no limits. Ferris wheel. Fear is wheel. I don't think I fear is wheel. Dope. COVID restrictions. There's 1,000 people in here. Ain't nobody scared of Ill. Dope. He had a 6 scheme and a wheel scheme that was kind of like some type of parallel. Wheel up in here scheme. Kind of wheel up in here. Will up in there, will a pair. I mean, that kind of thing. That kind of, I call it tight roping, to where you can say different things, but it really sounds like if you run it together, you're really just saying the same thing. Tight roping. I'm gonna trademark that because I feel like that's no one else has categorized that kind of writing technique and structure. Goodwill punch, that's cool. Ill, they're going viral when they stand next to Ill. A-Ward kind of recap all the people that have had viral moments when they battle Ill Will. Will keep it 100 in the game. That was a Wilt Chamberlain punch. And then he addressed Organic and KOTD with a punch. Wasn't buying a Grand Prix. I don't think he participated in the Grand Prix tournament that KOTD put on. In conjunction with Twitch, the streaming platform, gaming platform. But he said wasn't buying a Grand Prix, but I let ARP sell me on a Pontiac. It was from Pontiac, Michigan. So that was that. Then Ill Will just went bananas in a second and a third. He just went nuts. Like he really attacked. I felt he attacked the whole race subject matter in a very strategic way, very conscious oriented. Ill Will he's surgical. So I just thought he was surgical with the second round. Starts out with a fire trash rebuttal to rebuttal what A-Ward initially spit in the first round. Claymore, more Clay rebuttal. It was fire. Steph Curry freestyle, crazy. You're guessed up in your own religion angle. Then he had a bit of a detour. He addresses Loso, they get into it. You can smell the match, and now we have a narrative with that because of that interruption. Mac Myron has already made Team Hami versus Loso a thing with the Loso's a faggot. No disrespect to the LGBTQ community, but I'm just telling you that's what it is. I don't want to say F word. There are a lot of words that begin with F, so let's just call it what it is. I didn't say it. That's what Mac Myron said. It is what it is. And then there were, weight options before you watch for you watch him. Lost. I was kind of lost with that one, but it got a good reaction. Man, the man you worship is looking like me. You look at the scripture. A word is white. Uh, hair of wool, feet of bronze. That's just what it is. Wasn't formed. It was manufactured. That was dope. Pandemic waiting on ill to leave Earth. That was dope. Because we all waiting for this crazy thing to dissipate and disappear. Simple Jack act retarded with the horse. Loso's a four horseman member. Dunk contest, slam A Ward. Just A Ward flips. Give an F about memorizing regulators. Man, have you memorized the Dr. King speech? Man, were you ever awarded the state? A Ward has talked about his hardships growing up, but were you ever awarded the state? Flipping A Ward once again. White man horse at take off and leave a ninja hanging. Fire. Give a F about regulators when we still singing about strange fruit. So A Word, he had in a battle how he had memorized regulators and just his love for hip hop. But Ill Will made an angle out of that. If people can make an angle out of anything, Ill Will, he's one of the best. So he just did this. He crafted the rounds just so beautifully. A ninja. They heard they wanted ninjas to testify, talking about he doesn't go into church. Ill Will saying, I got a homeboy that don't even go to church because he heard they wanted people to testify. Fire. Really probably more like testimony, but still, I get it, and I thought it was super dope. He told A Ward, the Lord is your shepherd, but God is my witness. Just a beautiful flip. Crazy. Crowd ate that up. And then A Ward, It Will said something about leaving A Ward in a trunk, and until A Ward goes to Rinkin, and then the punch was Daddy Yankee. So, just beautiful stuff, very well crafted, super dope. But A Ward was not going away easily, man. I just thought he left steam in the second, but he still had a lot of fire. He just had you can be fired, you can get out fired. I don't know, you can just. So he had a pit stop freestyle that was cool. God wouldn't wear that kind of do-rag. He had a part in the waves. That was the craziest thing. That was a rebuttal. It was a freestyle. And you thought A Ward was about to leave Earth. That got scary when he opened a round like that. But he just didn't have that. He didn't keep that intensity. And I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? I think they both fired. I am more of an Ill Will fan. But in all transparency and being objective, I just don't think, I thought he lost steam. He had a Deshaun Watson punch. Ill Will in line, meeting with Prep. Now they're cool. Ill Will had an exchange because Ill Will and Prep were supposed to battle, give you the backstory. So that was dope. That was fire. You know what I'm saying? Ill Will in Prep's school, or Ill Will in Prep's cool. Prep as in Prep is, using that. Not the conjunction. Oh, Lord have mercy. I can't think of the technical. I can't think of it at this point in time. But y'all get what I'm saying. Prep's cool. Prep is cool. So that was dope. Chick-fil-A getting your order wrong. That was cool. Got a nice reaction. Will Pop got to learn to change a tire. Just kind of punching on the fact that apparently Mac Myron may not be the most put together when he dresses, packing a Mac in the back of the act before Rex did. Just taking the angle that Mac Myron is Ill Will's little man's, and that's not the case. They just down. Mac Myron's fire. Mac Myron could be anybody. He's a very deadly MC. Can't be considered a gunner if you don't learn your little baby's features. That was introduced by 40 Cal. When Ill Will battled 40 Cal on Rare Breed, there was a thing about that. All right, we have 14 minutes, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all this. Ill Will got the third. A Ward just continued to lose steam, bottom line. No biasness at all. He just lost steam. It still was a great battle. I can't wait for you all to watch it. When y'all watch it, weigh in, man. Check back in with me. Let me know, if you all feel differently. I'm just, calling it how I see it. Shout outs to Ill Will for continuing to be a killer and grow as far as his dominance. He's more than top tier. If he keeps this run going, we're gonna have to reconsider and restructure. Um, you know, not just being top tier, but his ill will. Is he flirting with God tier with his status? He can beat anybody. A very well prepared ill will can beat anybody because he's just so versatile. Who is a more versatile MC than ill will? I challenge you to name me one, and that's no disrespect to anybody else. But you got to start mentioning the mooks and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm wilding, but look, we'll see. Hey man, salute to y'all. I'm gonna put this up. Keep rocking with me. Rare Breed, Max out. You know what I mean? April 3rd. We still got Cassidy and Hitman, baby. We still got to see, is Cassidy gonna come with them outdated bars? Is he gonna come to play? Has he restructured? Has he modified anything? Has he made adjustments? Has he evolved with his writing to be within this sport at this point in time? Is he current or is he still dated? We don't know, man. We gonna see. This your man KP with Is This Battle Rap, baby, and we gonna keep it coming. You know what I mean? Rare Breed, Max out. April 3rd. Holla.